In a recent episode of The View, co-hosts Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg took a firm stance on the growing speculation surrounding the alleged Jeffrey Epstein client list, emphasizing that accountability should extend to everyone, regardless of political affiliation. With renewed public interest in uncovering the full extent of Epstein's associations, the co-hosts used their platform to reject the idea of blind loyalty to political parties and reinforce their belief that justice should be impartial. Joy Behar, never one to shy away from a bold opinion, made it clear that she's more interested in truth than party loyalty. Speaking to her audience, the 82-year-old co-host said, "There's this idea that people will find Bill Clinton in the Epstein files. People like Clinton Democrats. And I say, so what?" She continued, "I'm fine with that. I'm not in a cult. I don't worship at the shrine of Democrats who could be pedophiles." Behar's blunt commentary drew attention to a common criticism that some Americans may only care about corruption when it affects the opposing party. She, however, insists she's willing to call out any politician, blue or red, if they're tied to criminal behavior. Whoopi Goldberg echoed Behar's sentiment, taking aim at Donald Trump's reaction to the scrutiny surrounding his past interactions with Epstein. Goldberg noted, "You've got 900 million zillion pictures of the two of them. That's why people are pissed." Her point was clear. If Trump really didn't know Epstein, as he has repeatedly claimed, why were there so many photos of them together over the years? Goldberg also reminded viewers that it was Trump himself who once said he would release everything, all the information, related to Epstein. "You said it, the Democrats didn't say it," Goldberg pointed out, placing the responsibility squarely on Trump for delivering on that promise. Alyssa Farah Griffin, the conservative voice on the panel who once worked in the Trump administration, added a political perspective. She observed that one reason the Epstein controversy is gaining traction again is because of the upcoming midterm elections. Republican lawmakers are on the ballot, and their voter base overlaps with Trump's, making the issue even more sensitive. "Their voters are not going to forget about this," she said, implying that the unresolved questions surrounding Epstein's associations could become a serious political liability. Goldberg took the conversation a step further, issuing a stark reminder to all politicians, regardless of party. "Everybody who's up for re-election on either side should be nervous," she warned, "because you don't make that decision for us. We decide who goes in." She ended her passionate statement with a classic Goldbergism. "If we don't think you're doing your job, you're gone, like a fart in a dust storm." Her point was unmistakable. Elected officials serve at the will of the people, and public trust is not guaranteed. As rumors swirled online about whether The View co-hosts themselves might appear on the Epstein client list, Behar and Goldberg met the speculation with humor. Referring to past comments by former U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, who claimed a list was sitting on her desk waiting to be reviewed, Goldberg dryly retorted, "There's nothing sitting on anybody's desk." With that, the co-hosts dismissed the gossip, reiterating that their focus remains on ensuring the truth comes out, not indulging in conspiracy theories. In a time where political divisions often cloud conversations about accountability and justice, The View's panel reminded viewers that holding people in power responsible should never depend on party lines. Whether Democrat or Republican, anyone with ties to Jeffrey Epstein deserves scrutiny, and no one should be immune just because of who they are or what side they represent.